What's up, everyone? Grant McFadder here from Trends Electronics. Today we're talking Focal Inside, and we're going to give you the top 5 SKUs in the Focal Inside range. Number 1, Ford. Number 1 selling SKUs by a mile are for Ford. So in front of them we have two of the best sellers. We have the Ford Ford 690 component kit. Consists of a 6x9 mid-bass driver, separate aluminum magnesium dome tweeter, and then the coolest thing about these is you don't have to make anything. So it already comes pre-assembled in the 6x9 adapter plate for your Ford. When you unscrew the factory speaker, this goes back in its place, no fabricating anything. The plug itself is proprietary for your Ford harness. So that Ford harness is going to plug directly back in here and you're done. For the tweeter, same thing. We give you the tweeter itself. We give you the mounting brackets that go in behind the stock location. We give you all the adapters for the plug and play speaker harnesses. We give you all the pop rivets to replace the factory rivets that go in the mid-bass driver. And then last but not least, we give you this super nice Ford Inside aluminum decal to replace whatever on their factory, whether it's Bang & Olufsen, whether it's Sony, whether it's Alpine, whatever brand is in there from the factory to replace it, and we rebrand it under Focal Inside. So super nice kit for the front end. And then we have the 6.5-inch coaxials for the rear doors. So a 6.5-inch two-way coaxial with the aluminum magnesium tweeter on there. Polyglass drivers on both these. This fits right in the middle of the Focal range. So this is not an entry-level product. This is a great sounding set of speakers. Whether you're running it off the factory power or upgrading to an amplifier later, these are a killer kit to give you a serious upgrade right out of the box. Number 2, Toyota. For all you Toyota drivers out there, we have solutions just for you as well. So in front of me, we have our number 1 selling SKU for Toyota by a mile is the Toy 690. So this is a component set, 6x9 mid-bass driver, 1-inch aluminum magnesium tweeter for the upper end high frequencies. Again, that custom tooled bracket for your Toyota. You don't have to go and make it up on a 3D printer file. This is perfectly made for your Toyota vehicle with the proprietary harness plug in right on there directly. So no adapting to the brackets or harnesses. And then for the tweeter applications, whether you've got a RAV4, a Tundra, a Tacoma, we give you all the different mounting brackets for that tweeter application. So super nice and simple. Again, this is our number 1 selling kit by a mile is the 6x9 components. And then for the rear speakers, or if you don't have a tweeter location in some Toyotas, we have the 6.5-inch coaxial. Same thing again, polyglass driver, aluminum magnesium tweeter, custom basket for your Toyota with the proprietary harness plug-in for there. So there's our top 2 sellers from Toyota. We also have a universal kit. If you do not have a tweeter location, we have a Toy TWU, which has a tweeter add-on kit for those of you that don't have a factory tweeter location. Number 3, Volkswagen. For Volkswagen drivers, we have 4 different kits available. We have the 6.5-inch coaxials, and then we have 3 different component speaker kits. So we have the ISVW 155, the 5 1/4. We have a 6.5, and then we also have these guys here, the ISVW 180, which is an awesome sounding mid-bass driver to put in your speakers. I mean, would you be wanting to make the plates for these? This is already done for you. The adapter plate's already done. Imagine having to have that 3D print. That's going to take probably a day and a half, 2 hours, 2 days to print that off. It's already done for you. Same with a 6.5. You know, already done. Proprietary plug in there for your Volkswagen harness. Already done for you. Polyglass series speakers. For the tweeters, we give you the same aluminum magnesium tweeters and all the other Focal Inside kits. So super nice, detailed, crisp, high frequencies. All the rivet adapters to replace the ones you're taking out from the factory. Your factory harness plugs. So you're not cutting anything. You're adding these directly into the speaker harnesses of the car itself. And rounding it off, your nice little Focal Inside logos as well. So Volkswagen, we got you covered, 4 different sets. Number 4, Tesla. Of course, for the fastest growing car company in the world right now, we have kits for your Tesla. So the factory Tesla kit sounds really quite good from the factory, but we've given you a significant upgrade over the factory audio system. They've gone a little bit away from their polyglass. They're giving you a step up in this level. They're going to the flax series of cones for the Tesla owners. So upper mid-range, way more detailed, high frequency, way better than factory. And with these guys in the doors, you're getting almost subwoofer performance out of the 8-inch mids in the doors. So let's go over what's available for them. So up front, we have a 4-inch component kit. Is the IS T3Y100. So 4-inch mid-range speaker, custom basket for the Tesla, neodymium magnet, so super high power handling on these. You can run them off of the factory amplifier, whether it's premium or bass, but you can also add serious power to these as well if you want to throw in a Moscone amplifier or something like that to give them more power. 4-inch component kits with the tweeters. We give you all the different harnesses available. So some cars have got the tweeter up in the A-pillar, some are up in the dash. We give you all the different harnesses in the box. So there's nothing you'll need to buy or source down the road. For those of you that have the center channel speaker, we have a 4-inch mid-range with a custom mounted plate for the tweeter itself. If you don't have the factory tweeter location, you can use a coax if you don't want to use the separate component kit. So there is a dedicated 4-inch component set, or you can do the coax. In the rear doors or in the rear back speakers, you have a 4-inch coaxial. So those are the nice coaxial speakers for the back. Again, flax cone, neodymium magnet, proprietary harness for your Tesla right on there. No cutting, no modifying, all done. And then rounding it out for the bass audio systems is a killer 8-inch mid-bass driver for the doors. Again, custom molded bracket for that speaker. You're not having to make anything. It's done for you. You've got your harness adapter for your factory 8-inch mid-bass in the stock location. This setup here would normally take probably 6 hours, 7 hours if you were to make plates and stuff from scratch. This can be done in as simple as 3 hours on an average to moderate installer. So not a lot of shop time taken up, not a lot of cost to you, the consumer, for getting these put in. So serious upgrade from your factory system, even though that is one of the better stock systems on the market. Number 5, BMW. Okay, BMW owners, we have a whole host of products for your BMWs. Not only do we have every speaker application for you, we also have different levels of product for you. So there's actually just got released today. There's a new version for 3 Series, 4 Series, and i4 Series, which we'll get into in a little bit. But starting off, let's start at the top. For those guys that are familiar with Focal, the Kevlar is a signature of the Focal product, the yellow Kevlar cone. So for those guys that want something better than stock, we have our Focal Inside kits. And then for someone that wants that true upper end audiophile level, we have our Kevlar kits for you. We have 2 different versions of them. There's an IS BMW 100 KL, which is for your newer BMWs. I want to say 2014 and newer. This has got the little bit more of a recessed basket with the foam gasket on there to seal it all up. And then for those little bit older BMWs, we have the IS BMW 100K. So basically the same mid-range driver, it's same mid-bass driver, but just a little different mounting application. So we have both those for you, whether it's an older BMW or a brand new one. So Kevlar kits for that guy that wants that super high-end audiophile sound. Obviously, we recommend using better power than in your factory system. But for those guys that want the ultimate, I'm sure you can do that. For regular BMW drivers want an upgrade in performance, we have 2 different levels as well. We have the IS BMW 100L and an IS BMW 100. The L, again, is the different basket with the recessed foam adapter on here. So 4-inch mid-bass driver, aluminum magnesium tweeter, as is consistent with all the other Focal products. We give you the 2-way passive crossover for the mid and the tweet that goes in the door. We give you all the adapter rings. If you don't have that factory tweeter location, we give the adapter ring to mount it in there. A center channel speaker. So this is the dedicated 4-inch center channel speaker. Again, proprietary plug on the back, plugging directly into your BMW harness. No cutting, no plugging, no making brackets up for it. And then if you don't have the component sets, you only have the tweeters, sorry, the coaxes, then we have the coaxial version of those too. The IC BMW 100L and a non-L version as well. So super nice sounding speakers. Again, this is the Polyglass range of drivers, so right in the middle. If you want something a little higher end, you can go to the Kevlar series. And then rounding out that audio is the underseat woofers. So we actually have 3 different models of these available depending on what system you have. We have a 2 ohm impedance version, a 4 ohm impedance version, and an 8 ohm impedance version, which is brand new for a lot of the newer vehicles. So a whole host of products for your BMW. You want to plug it into the factory system, go with this series here. You want a super high-end audiophile grade system, go to the Kevlar components. There you have it, guys, our top 5 selling Focal Inside SKUs. With over 1,195 different vehicles available with 50 different brands, we probably have a solution for your car. For more information, go to focal.com to check it out.